Hello, this is Dr. Dheeraj Masapu. I'm a senior consultant in the field of neuroanesthesiology. And today we have Dr. Teja with us, and he has done his MD from KIMS in Andhra Pradesh. And later on, he worked in Lalita Hospital in Guntur, Andhra Pradesh. And after that, he decided to go to Abu Dhabi, and he succeeded in that. At present, he is working in NMC Hospital, Abu Dhabi. So I would like to welcome to the channel, Dr. Teja.
Hello, sir. Good evening. Thank you so much for the introduction.
So
And
Teja, there is only single question for you. Please tell us
okay, sir.
the story. So from the
Okay, sir.
starting to ending, how you decided to move to Abu Dhabi from
Okay, sir.
being anesthesiologist, and what are the hurdles in the process, and how did you overcome them? And
Okay,
at
sir.
present, what is your situation?
Okay, sir. Actually, one great thing about this channel is this is the first channel which inspired me to move to Middle East because when I was in a stage like where to go, what to do, and in such a stage when I was one day casually going to a gym. I usually see your watch your videos. So the first video I watched was Pathway to Oman. Until then, I never knew about
Manjunath,
anything about Middle East. Manjunath, yes, Dr. Manjunath, sorry, sorry.
correct.
So then, then I scrolled up. I saw one more video with Dr. Jamil. I think if I remember the name correctly, it's
Jamil.
about Dubai journey to Dubai. So since then, I was continuously watching your videos. But but the initial thought began then that we have an opportunity that we can go somewhere to Middle East. Like so, then I thought thinking, why not? Why can't I do this? So since then, I got to know from your videos that we have an exam called DHA, but never Abu Dhabi, because I was never thinking about Abu Dhabi or any other particular place. Because I started with a video of Oman, I was thinking maybe I will land up in Oman. Later, I got to know that Kuwait is a little easy place,
Mm,
and then I got to know something about Saudi. Saudi is much more easier place.
mm,
Then I started, first without knowing anything about all these things, after seeing your video with Dr. Jamil, I just gave up my DHA exam.
mm,
Luckily, after 1 month of preparation, I got it through the exam. So I was very happy. So then the thing happened is, DHA people were not giving me the license. They
mm,
told me that you should finish your 3 years of post MD experience.
mm,
But by the time I gave my exam, I was having only 2 years and 10 months of experience. So I had to wait for 2 more months. Meanwhile, I got to know about some agencies who were working for Kuwait hospitals and Saudi hospitals. So Saudi actually the agencies are too many. Like there are some reputed agencies also, but there are too many. So I approached one agency, and they were immediately asking me all the details, and I sent them all the mails, my certificates and all. So they told there will be an interview. They conducted one interview. And the next day they told me that I got selected. Okay, then the other day I approached one guy from Kuwait agency. He approached me that you were waiting for. I got to know that you were waiting for some Middle East opportunities, and we have an opportunity. If you're okay, we'll proceed. Then suddenly, what happened is one day he told, after 2 days we have an interview. So, like fortunately, the interviewer was an Indian, and my HOD is Dr. Kameswaro, Dr. A.S. Kameswaro, and he is little famous all over India. So when I mentioned that I did my PG from Amlapuram, he immediately asked me a question, how is Kameswara? Then I was shocked. Why? How come he know about my HOD? Then literally I then know that he is very famous among all over the country, and he is also one of his friends. And he asked me some questions, like 5 or 6 questions, the emergency situation questions, and he told, "Yes, you are selected, and you can proceed with the next thing. The HR people will proceed with the next things." And then I thought, because he's a known person, I thought this will be a good opportunity because it's in Saudi. I knew no, I mean nobody. So I thought Kuwait will be a little okay place for me because I'm first time moving out of India. I thought then with a known person as a HOD, I feel a little safe. I felt like little safe. So then, okay, I said okay. I have exchanged all the papers, but the process was taking too much of time. Like I waited for next 3 months. So after my DHA, after DHA, I was doing all these things in next 1 week. So by the time it was taking 3 months, 4 months. Until then, I waited for 4 months. After DHA exam, I was waited. I waited. But meanwhile, luckily, I crossed my 3 years of experience. Then I found one guy. Yeah, his name is some. Sorry, I forgot his name. Something. He is running an agency, send a CV agency. He also approached me directly. If I can recall, I'll tell his name.
Mm,
He approached me and he told that in 3 months I can send CV on behalf of you to all the hospitals in UAE. Okay, and if you don't believe me, you can call some of my doctors who contacted me and now settled in UAE. He gave me two contacts and I spoke with them. They told he's a reliable guy. But and but he asked me to pay some amount. So not too much, but I said okay, I'll pay, and I paid. But what happened is now already 4 months finished, and I'm in the fifth month. So I was continuously asking him, what's up, what's the update, any updates, any new updates, any new vacancies, and he's telling like the market is too busy now. To get the opportunities is very difficult now. Let's see, sir. I'll try. I'm trying my best from my side. So initially, when I saw your videos, there was some information regarding some frauds also. So I thought he is one of the frauds. So I was in a disbelief, but he sent me all the screenshots, like what he was chatting with the HRs. Luckily, what happened is I found one HR's name in that screenshot. What I did was I was already sending messages to LinkedIn to all these HR groups, like
mm,
the HR people working in Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Sharjah, all these people. So I found her in the HR name and I tried to contact her directly. So I did not get any reply immediately, but somehow after maybe 1 week or 10 days, she replied. So surprisingly, I thought she would never reply, and she asked me, "Are you the same guy who is, I mean, who this thing has approached?" So yes, yes, I think I thought then, oh, he's a reliable guy, and but still, she told me that like, as of now, we don't have an opportunity, but if you have an opportunity, as you have a DHA, as of now, we don't have any opportunities in Dubai, but if you are okay with Abu Dhabi, we can proceed if possible. She asked me, but I was clueless about Abu Dhabi.
mm,
By then, I was knowing only Dubai
mm,
because Dubai was hot place like everybody wants to go there, no? So I was always thinking to go to Dubai. So, but I was clueless about Abu Dhabi. But still, I said, okay, if you have a chance and if you can conduct the interview, okay, I'll be ready to come to Abu Dhabi also. So after 2 days, she told me that I'll conduct an interview with the particular team. So if you're good enough, we'll try to convert your DHA because usually before some years before they were usually very easily converting all the licenses like DHA to DOH to MOH. Whatever they want they can convert. But the thing is the hospital should be there in both the branches, if this is NMC, we have branches all over the UAE, so they can convert the Dubai license to Abu Dhabi license to Sharjah, so they have the liberty to do that.
mm,
But nowadays they're not doing that very easily. Maybe because most of the people are trying to Middle East and they have whatever requirement they have from the HR side, the people are readily available. Like hundreds and thousands of people are readily available. So they don't want to spend more money in converting these licenses. So
mm,
there are people ready with DHA, people ready with DOH, people ready with MOH. Why would they do conversion for people like me who are having only DHA and they wanted to pick me? So I thought, okay, anyways, I can go for the interview, but still, if there is a possibility, maybe she will help. I thought.
mm,
Suddenly, after 2 days, she conducted an interview, and they told me that you are selected. Everything next will be by the HR, same like Saudi. So I thought, okay, this is not also going to happen. But suddenly, the immediate next day, I got the mail, official email. Okay, so they sent me all the details with the pay scale and all. Then I was really surprised. Is it because the thing happened both with Saudi and Kuwait also. Kuwait also there are many fraud agencies. They were continuously sending some fake emails that we have an offer now with the government hospital. The pay scale will be just like a government hospital. You'll get this much of money with all the allowances and all. So they'll send like with the proper stamp and all from the government hospital. So initially this happened with Saudi and Kuwait also. Then I was thinking this is also maybe a fake, maybe, but this girl was there on LinkedIn. So I was in a doubt actually. So whether can I proceed or somebody is just making a mockery of me, like putting her name and asking for money. Maybe she'll ask some money. Then what what happened is, one of my friends, I shared in the story regarding Kuwait and all. Then he said, do one thing, you ask for more money. Okay, because she's telling that you're selected and they're ready to take you in. You tell her the one thing that you're not okay with the payment. You ask for more money as per the standards you ask. Because I was not knowing exactly, I was not knowing the pay scale then.
Mm.
Okay, in Abu Dhabi particularly. So I was knowing about Dubai. It is a little less compared to Abu Dhabi. So I thought, okay, why not? Why should I easily get mocked? I thought, okay, I'll do this. But I was little hesitant. I was telling him that I'll do after 2 days or 3 days. Let me wait. But what he did was surprisingly good for me. He took my mobile. He had typed all the message because he was working in US. He worked in US actually for 16 years, and he
Mm.
came back. He told me like these HR people, if they want you, they'll do. If whatever possible, they'll do. Okay, if they don't want, they will not do anything for you. Then he was very heavy, very rigid, and he sent a mail on behalf of me. And even I even I was like, okay, anyways, this is only a fraud email, so anyways, nothing will happen. But surprisingly, the second hour, I got a reply from her that I was little upset with this kind of a email. You were okay with the salary yesterday, and now why are you doing this? We are all set for the procedure and all. And now you are suddenly changing things. Then I showed him this message. Oh, Teja, sorry, Teja. Maybe I did a wrong thing, and this is not a fraud email. Maybe she is a right HR. Then I was like, oh my God, what happens now? But but luckily, after an hour, she told me that this is the amount I can give you. This will be the final, and I can't change this anymore. This is the limit I was given, and I can't go more about this. And luckily, it was little higher than what she told me earlier. So I
Mm.
was happily accepting the offer. And from there, she started the process. And she asked me to write this DOH exam.
Mm.
So I thought, anyways, I have cleared DH. DOH will be very easy for me. I thought like that, and I prepared for 1 more month. And she told me that process will have take like 2 months. So all the things to happen. And I told I'll take the exam. I'll get back to you. I thought I'll take 1 month preparation and get back to DOH exam. And I said like that. But he told, no, we have to do it in 2 weeks. We
Mm.
can't take 1 month or 2 months time because we are in an urgency.
Mm.
And what happened is I said, okay, in my mind, back of my mind, I was thinking like, anyways, I cleared DH, I will easily clear DOH also, like, because these are all practical questions, not
Mm.
like too much of theory, like DH particularly. So I thought I can easily clear this DOH also. So finally, one day they have sent me this day of exam. They have booked all these things. So I went to this exam center, and I was writing the DOH. But
Mm.
for my surprise, DOH exam, the questions were very like not too much of practical. They're like the textbook questions, particular proper textbook questions. Like they have put a one graph, and then they're showing a point, and what is this? What happens at this point? I was like, oh my God. So I should be working in a very good hospital, like a JC accredited hospital to use all these monitors. Only then I will be knowing all these things. But rest all the questions, not all the questions, but some. Most of the questions are like that. Mostly like proper textbook questions. So I gave my exam, but I was thinking I did average, so maybe I'll pass. So I put the submit button and came out. She was giving me a receipt. I thought this is only for reminding that I can how to see my result and all.
Mm.
But suddenly, to my surprise, it is already mentioned there that I have not cleared the exam.
Oh,
I never knew that I will not. I mean, I'll get the exam result immediately. So for my surprise, I saw that the result you are not clear. They mentioned that you are not cleared the DOH and thanks for attending this
yeah.
PSLU exam. You are not cleared.
Yeah.
Mm. Then I messaged the HR indirectly. So see, this is a situation. Actually, my hospital, Lalta Hospital in Guntur, is very good hospital and
Mm.
it is very reputed since
Yeah.
30 years. So the caseload is very high there.
Mm.
So I told them that I am working in a very busy hospital,
Mm.
and if you want me to write the exam properly, you should give me some time
Mm.
because in a hurry, without any preparation, I can know that now the DOH is not a very easy exam. I need some preparation. Only then I can write the exam.
Mm.
Then she said, "Okay, I'll do one thing. I'll discuss the same thing with the team, and I'll get back to you." After 1 hour, she messaged me like. Probably we may have to give this chance to any other doctor because we can't wait. The situation is like very demanding. We want the doctor immediately. Then I thought I messaged that.
Tension, man. Now the story is going like some movie only.
So this is what happened, sir. So